First of all, big up my Guyanese sister.
Okay.
Guyana's in the building.
Let's go.
Congratulations on your directorial debut. It's both beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time. Can I just ask you why it was important for you to tell the story that you did?
It's based on true events. It's based on seeing my friend lose her brother. He was unfortunately stabbed, and I saw how hard it hit her and her family, and I also knew him. Shortly after that, Harry Azuka, who was a model, and that situation that happened to him, and those are two completely different individuals in two completely different worlds with the same experience. And I just wondered where they went. I wondered what happened to their spirits, and I just started to just visualize this film that looked at like the purgatory experience, and I wanted to explore that even more. So yeah, that's the inception of it all.
It's so sad that it is a story that unfortunately a lot of us are either familiar with or we see in the news often. But you told it really, really beautifully. And I wanted to ask, from we first saw Micah, it was clear that he was from London. I'm guessing London, England at least. The uniform, the kickers, I was like, okay, this is a Black British kind of vibe that we got going on here. But then all of the other actors were American. Can I ask why that was your choice to kind of pitch it that way?
Yeah, I feel it on both sides. You know, there are young Black boys in America that go through experiences similar to young Black boys in the UK. And I just wanted to put them all together. And I found that was the best way to do that, where he feels like an outsider and they're trying to bring him inside to teach him about unity and teach him about love. And essentially he's going to have to do that for the next young boy that comes, which ends up being Trey, and who's also from London. So it was just my way of trying to like put them all together and just explore what that's like to have brotherhood, and just like the different accents and the different melodies and stuff, like, so not make it just like a British thing, but also like a universal thing. And that was the most universal thing I could tap into, where it's like we're so influenced by America, it's so influenced by Black culture over there as well. So just seeing our boys come together, and now, yeah, on screen and off screen, they have a brotherhood. So yeah, I wanted to just show that.
The film depicts the death of Micah in quite an artistic way. It's got like very choppy visuals, almost kind of static, but there's movement. In a world where gang violence and death and knife crime is depicted on our screens in a way that I think is quite raw and brutal, why did you think it was important to handle that scene with a bit more care and subtlety?
I wanted to handle it in a way that challenged how we saw or the images we're used to seeing. There was never a knife on set. So for the fact that it's a stabbing shows you that there's something that we're trying to break away from, if that makes sense. Like, we're so familiar, we're so close to it that you don't even need to see a knife necessarily to know that something tragic has happened. I approach things from a spiritual aspect. Like, I wanted things to feel distorted, I wanted things to feel uneasy, but I also wanted things to feel like we're stuck in a moment of time of losing someone. And I just wanted to take a look at that through cinema, and my hopes is that it shows like more of an appreciation for life. Like, it's not just what we think it is all the time. It could be a minor mistake. It could be a slight argument that in this moment transcends into a spiritual thing that you can never get back. A spiritual moment you can never go. You can't turn back the hands of time. And slowing it down, really allowing Micah to see the person that murdered him, allowing the young boy to see that and take a hold of regret. I just wanted to do that cinematically, and just for us to look at them and for them to see themselves. And again, I've seen so many movies, so many TV shows that kind of just one and done. It's like no, they are more than that, and also there is room for forgiveness as well. Yeah, I just wanted to tackle a lot of things, and I tried to find a way to do it as poetically and as beautifully as I could, because I see them as beautiful. So, yeah.
No, it was really lovely to see the juxtaposition of something that is so tragic, but like you say, there is beauty. And like in the Caribbean culture, even when it comes to funerals, we're not sitting there at a funeral and we're sad. we're celebrating, we're dancing, there's food, there's drinks. You could
It's a
think,
mixture of those two things. Yeah.
you could think you were at a party sometimes because life is to be celebrated at the end of the day. And last question, because I'm Guyanese, and whenever I see another Guyanese, I'm always like, I have to ask you, do you have any words of advice for any young Guyanese or Caribbean creatives coming up in the industry that either want to get into acting or do something different and take on the director's role?
Yeah, I would say just dream big, We're from we're not an island, geographically we're from South America.
That's a touchy topic.
But we have island culture. But even if you're from a small country as Guyana, it's not small enough for you to not dream big enough. Do you know what I mean? So if you have that dream, if you've got that passion, if you apply yourself correctly, like you don't know what life and where life can take you. So I would say, yeah, use me as an inspiration. There's so many different Guyanese people that came before me too, that's done their bits as well. I'm on stage right now with Golda, who's also Guyanese heritage.
And it's sold out. I can't get a ticket, but love.
All right, I'll figure it out. I'll help you get a ticket because you have to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep going. Just be inspired. Keep going, and yeah, don't know where those doors are gonna open up for you.